Welcome back. My name's Chris, and this is Prospecting for Adventure. Today's pretty special. We have a big meetup going on the South Umpqua River, and we'll be introducing some special guests from time to time. We have some special demonstrations, and we're also announcing a new prospecting store in Beaverton, Oregon. So we'll be posting that, talking about it, and anything I talk about today, pretty much I'll have links for in my description. It could have melted yesterday. Day's off to a good start. Here's a test pan. About 16 colors in there without looking too hard. Looking pretty good. So I found one of our special guests. Recognize this guy? Guys, Gannon and Dakota Fred. Gold Rush Whitewater. Might be having a chat with him later on today.
We've actually got a what we call a boomer box.
A boomer box?
Yeah, it clips onto there, the hose attaches to it, it spreads the material out, and you can feed it like an auto feeder using the golden sand.
I thought you were...
What about recirculating it?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm not even in the bottom of the hole, I'm just picking up from
Yeah.
You want to stick it in a bucket and do that hole again? Want to show Cash that pan?
Yeah, I saw it. It looks like it's more than you're looking at.
I'm told Alan has some nice color in his sluice box up here. I'm gonna go give it a look. Ooh, I can see it from here. Yep.
Right? Hell yeah.
Alright. There's some good old Lawson bar color.
Yeah, it's my bar. Better be nice to it. My last name
I promise.
Lawson.
Is it right?
Yeah.
I see you guys have a cooler here. It looks pretty muddy.
Oh yeah.
What do we have in here?
It's my, I think it's 1/8 inch.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
even smaller than
Looks
that.
finer than that.
Anyway,
Yeah.
then my big old bucket full
That's
of it.
awesome.
I pan it all down.
Hopefully it's a cooler full of gold.
I'm getting some stuff, but yeah, hopefully.
I know, this is awesome.
I know.
So one of the main reasons we're out here as a big group today, we're celebrating the opening of a new shop out in Portland.
I'm Dan Rouse. I'm opening a gold panning shop in Beaverton, Oregon. We'll have stuff for prospectors, metal detectors, and a little bit for rock hounds as well. So if you're interested in that, come on down and come see me. Of Allen and 217 in Beaverton.
Perfect. Okay, so I just run a bucket and a half inch minus classified. Cleaned up the sluice. This is what I got. So I filled up 4 buckets. Got 1 more to fill up.
I got this company last summer. It's been around for 16 years. This is called the Extreme Hybrid Pro by Golden Sand. People refer to this as the Golden Sand pump. The Golden Sand pump has a one-way valve where the water comes in through the pipe, and then when you push down, the water goes out through the hose. In about the last 20 seconds or so, he's raised this much material. You can see this bucket shows you. See, the bucket is semi-clear. Yeah. The bucket will tell you how much is in there. When it gets about half full, that's when we stop and empty it into a. When you're working in a bedrock pocket, sometimes up above the water edge, you can put a few buckets of water into there. You can set this just above it, and you can clean out that hole and dump the water back into the hole while you clean the hole out.
We're circulating.
Yeah, so we were doing that about 2 weeks ago
On the Yuba.
Yuba River in California, and he had pulled all the material out of there, got about a full pan of material out of there with his hands. He probably got 4 or 5 flakes, not tiny specks, but flakes. When we were done with that, we put this in there. We got about 2 cups of material through circulating the water through the hole, and that 2 cups of material had 4 or 5 times the gold, including 2 kickers, one really decent flake for a kicker.
Very nice.
So,
Here's another thing. You guys see these holes right here? If you take this completely underwater, as the back behind this fills up because you're underwater, the water goes in here, up the tube and out the handles, so that stops the back pressure.
it's not fighting you, yeah. And there's something else about this pump too, and that is you can literally do this with your little finger. It's just not hard. See that?
That's awesome. And I can hear the material getting into the bucket right now. It's got that nice little gravel sound that we tend to get when we're running our dredges.
So you can actually run it with your little finger. Now that doesn't mean I switch and run it with my little finger. What it means is,
It's easy.
if I need a break,
It's not going to wear you out in a short amount of time.
no. Another thing is, you know how when you pull too high, that cap wants to come off?
Yep.
If you only pull this far, it's a bicep motion. If you pull higher than that, you're doing a shoulder motion, and that's going to wear you out quicker too.
Yep. It'll give you a sore back the next
Right, so
day.
it's a bicep motion. You can do it sitting on a lawn chair.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I could sit with my chair and just pump it. Now,
And you're a young guy. Come on now.
mining makes you old real quick.
Yeah, I'm only 23.
So my next question is this also, is this able to be attached directly to a sluice box up to like the header of a sluice?
We do have an attachment we call the boomer box.
The boomer box?
The boomer box.
That's awesome.
It attaches to a stream sluice. You have to have the stream sluice inflow because this is adding material to the flow.
Correct.
It's too surging to drive a sluice box by itself. So that we don't have dirt. All right, so here's the grand reveal on the heaviest.
So we ran for what? Just only a few minutes. That's nice.
That's the black sands coming out of there.
And that's the material that I was having a really hard time getting with my shovel out of the bottom of this hole.
It's a lift, right? We're lifting. We're not disturbing, we're lifting. And you can speed up your upstroke on there and get more suction up if you want. I was going the opposite. Remember you saw that water coming out? Because I was pushing the downstroke.
Yeah.
So you can control the amount of suction, the amount of pumping.
Let's see what kind of gold we just pulled out of there.
I hope that got on there. I accidentally almost hit you.
That probably looks great. That probably won't make it on there, but that was funny at the time.
See that? That's my panning rock.
All right.
I can't sit when I'm panning. I won't pan. My back is
Same
killing
here.
me.
Yep.
Look at that nugget in there.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap, look at the size of that thing.
It's bigger than my sniffer bottle. I'll put that in my bottle.
Let me see that. What is that, a gold tin? Yeah, gold tin foil. A few little specks along the top there.
Yeah, I see
What's the one down here?
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah, that's
that one.
the one you were showing earlier that I was
Shush.
I was checking out. That one and the heart-shaped one. Yeah, that one right there. That's
something.
yeah, it's neat. It's got coarseness on one side and then smooth on the other.
Yeah, we had a geologist.
Yeah, so we got
That's interesting.
that's the stuff that the shovel would have missed. So we
Like
got a
it
couple
formed
pieces,
along
but
like a shelf.
Excellent.
Like that's.
No, he said it,
if we
he said
did,
it formed-
if we'd have worked the whole bottom instead of just playing around,
as a ball.
we'd have got a lot more gold.
Oh, yeah.
That's where the good stuff settles.
Press down on it.
So I happened to run into Mr. Jamie Lant out here with Terrapin rocks. Set up the gold cube, recirculating. First scoop. Oh, look at the timing on that. Keeping all the tailings and dirty water out of the river.
It's supposed to classify to 1/8, but I just did a quarter.
1/4. I'm running half, but I'm not running a cube, so. Excellent. I hope it's loaded when you're done. Find those nuggets. Alright, I made it home. Now I'm preparing to classify these 6 buckets down a little further so I can run it through the gold cube. And use the bucket slinger to do that so I don't have to transfer the gravel out. And you can see Dakota Fred making another appearance. Here's what I'm classifying out of those buckets. This is what I'm ending up with. First scoop to the gold cube. Now a couple hundred more. Well, that's it. Just shut off the water. Finished all the buckets. I have 5 layers here, so I'm sure there's gold in the other layers. At least the next couple. Looking good so far. Alright, now that all the gravel is ran and the cons are clean, we can weigh in the gold. And I had so much fun at that meetup. Met so many great people, found some great gold. I'm also including links for the YouTube channel creators that we ran across in the video and links for all the gear. So check that out. Check out channels, check out gear. I want to thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for some upcoming videos. I'm going to get on some chunky gold, I promise. So until next time, heavy pans.